Virgo, welcome in. Let's get to it. This is your reading for the week. Let's see what energy surrounds you and how the universe can help us navigate anything that might pop up. And we have a card that already come flying out. So let's take that card and that'll get us going. Here we go. First card out is a wonderful Six of Wands. The second card is the Page of Swords. The third card is Seven of Wands. And the fourth card is the Two of Wands. Interesting reading. Let's start with the basic meaning of these cards in tarot, and then we'll get to how they become intuitive, and through psychic we can connect it to you, Virgo, for the week. Let's start over here with the Six of Wands. That Six of Wands is rise above. It's a wonderful energy card. It's giving a story. It's giving a guideline that something you have been working on, or some trouble maybe. It can be a good thing, by the way, not necessarily just trouble, but some stumbling block, or even just some movement forward that you've been trying to accomplish. You're getting there, and you're overcoming. You're rising above. This is considering we just got over the Olympics. That's amazing. This card is definitely an Olympic card because it's all that hard work is paid off in that sense. So it's that rising above, getting acknowledged. The second card here is a Page of Swords, and that Page of Swords is delivering. Okay, so it's news coming in. It's news coming in of something, and then usually when it's swords, it's news coming in that's going to change a way of thinking. Okay, and it's also a youthful energy. It could even be an individual, depending on how it's read into the deck and what the meaning is based on the cards around it. But in this case, generally speaking, it's news that comes in that's going to kind of change your mindset, change your way of thinking. The third card in is the Seven of Wands, and that Seven of Wands is competing interests, and also sometimes some people who maybe you think you trust that you don't trust. So it depends on how it's read in the deck. But the most important thing is knowing that knowing here that the 6 and the 7 are connected in the same reading is interesting. But knowing that this is one of those cards of competition, but not always trusting, not always trust. As I used to say, trust but verify. And then yet another wand. So we have 3 or 4 wands cards, which is interesting. This is a Two of Wands. This is always used when you see the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is getting prepared. Okay, so it's planning, it's understanding, it's taking an inventory of where you are before you get moving. So this is the first step before you actually put something into place. Now let's get to the Virgo meaning of this and how this is an intuitive read, therefore connects you to Virgo for this week. First and foremost, again, you've been dealing with something for a while, and guess what? You finally broke through. You finally got through, and you're rising above. Now, this could be maybe if you were looking for a job and competing, you were the one found for the job. If you were up for a promotion, this is you getting the promotion. If you were, say you were dating, but you wanted something more serious, don't be surprised if now the opportunity comes along that the person you've been wanting to date and are dating said, hey, let's be, a true relationship now. I like this. Okay. And it's interesting because I get the feeling here that whatever you've achieved, whatever you're accomplishing this week, whatever you're finally getting the recognition for, you're kind of surprised that it's happening now. So it's like, yeah, so the implication is you've been working at it for quite a while. You even had some resistance, and even had some folks who you thought were your friends and people who supported you kind of backbiting you, which is a terrible situation. But no matter what, it's fascinating to me that you thought with all these other things that it wasn't going to happen quite now, and then the news comes in. And it's like, oh my gosh, that's great. And I like this because when I see the way that this is working, it's actually going to be even better news than you anticipated. So again, it's even seeing things differently. See the bluebirds that are hanging on the sword? And it's a youthful energy, it's a new energy, it's exciting energy. So whatever this is bringing forth a change. So this could, again, be a new job. This could be a new position. This could be a new relationship, or this could be, again, the relationship taking that next step. If you have been thinking about maybe getting engaged, guess what? Don't be surprised if you see the engagement ring pop out this week, because this would be perfect for that same setting. It's like you dated for a while, you've been dating for quite a while, but you weren't sure they were ready there because they have other things. They said, hey, I want to make sure I have a house for it, I have a car, I have this and this and all the other things in place. And now guess what? All of a sudden they're like, you know what? No, it's ready. It's time. And I like this because this is the beginning of something new. So this is going to open up a new chapter, a new category, a new excitement in your life. And so now it's time with this news to get planning. So if it's a wedding, time for a wedding. If it's a new job, it's time for, okay, how do I now change my schedule? And I got to get, onboarded at the new company. I've got to find out, who the people I'm working with and how that's going to go. I also have to figure out how to leave my other company. If this is a promotion, okay, how do I plan forward for my next steps, therefore, that I don't step on people I don't intend to or make people upset? Again, there's many ways to read this in that sense, If you have been thinking about writing a book, this is a time to write the book. This is a time to get to it. If you've been writing a book and it hasn't been moving forward, guess what? It pops. If you've been looking at a YouTube channel and wanting to start a YouTube channel, this is the time to do it. Or you've been having a YouTube channel, don't be surprised if it pops this week. Don't be surprised if YouTube becomes, all of a sudden you get one that goes viral and you're like, how did that happen? I don't even know, because there's so many competing tubes, so many competing channels out there. But man, it happened, and now I popped and went viral. And all of a sudden, now you qualify to get paid on YouTube and whatever else. And it's so interesting because now you have to plan, oh, what do I do next? What's the next step? How do I handle this? I don't know what to do. So I'm loving this energy. No matter what it is that you were hoping to see move forward in your life this year, this is a week where that movement is going to go into high gear. So this is a week of receiving and receiving wonderfully. I like this card here. It's a Two of Swords, and that it's underneath here. So Two of Swords is like, okay, you have options. Are you going to jump on it, or are you going to let it pass you by? Again, it's changing your way of thinking. So it could come by and you're like, wow, I don't know. Did I deserve this? Am I ready for this? All those things, the things, because I'm not worthy. You're worthy. You're worthy. You're ready. You're worthy and you're ready. So let's not have second thoughts. Let's not spend too much. Let's not dwell on things. Let's just make the choices and move forward, because it's going to make sense. And this is the leap of faith. Again, make the choices, take the leap of faith, do whatever this is that's going that way, and say, you know what, this is right, and this is new, and this is fun and exciting. So this is going to be an exciting week, a fun week, not just a good week of getting information, not a week of starting something new and getting plans, but a fun week. A lot of fun energy around this week. Oh, look at that. The Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is that closure and toward a happier, closing in a happy way, and again, moving into a happier space. How can you not? I mean, look at the celebratory, energy of this card, and then knowing that it comes out of nowhere where you weren't expecting it, that it's something fresh and new. How can you not celebrate, right? So this is the happiness card. Things are really good this week for you. Man, this is one of your best weeks of the year. And then I love this. This is the Knight of Cups, which again, Cups is happiness and Cups is joy. This is work we talked about because of the wands. And this is energy of changing thinking. And then of course this is that planning. So now it's like plan, but just embrace life and move forward. And this means this is also the most active of the knights. And so the good thing about it is when you see that knight there, it's like get going now, and get going in a happy energy and positive way, and start getting those plans laid. Make sure that you are ready to move forward once this week is closed, with all the new opportunity and excitement that comes your way. I am loving this reading. Look at this, the Temperance. This is the Temperance card. So it's saying, hey, still be patient. Make sure you're doing balance. Let's not go too crazy. Let's not have too much fun and excitement that we blow something. But again, also take the time to celebrate. Make sure that you're doing the work and life good combination, so your home life and your work life have to be balanced. And so as you move forward, make sure in the plans that you're balancing your home life and your work life and the demands on both. Okay. And this is the Knight of Pentacles. So whatever this is, again, you're moving quickly into it, but know that you're moving toward abundance. So you're moving toward, again, that life balance. You're moving toward money, reward, benefit, happiness, joy, all those things. I'm loving it. And then we have a Seven of Cups here. And the Seven of Cups is often a focus card. So it's like stay focused, but not in this case. In this case, again, you're going to be getting a riches of many different things. Like we talked about with abundance. Abundance is not just money, as we said. It's about joy and happiness and family and life and whatever. So you're getting an abundance in many different ways from all that stems from this one moment. What an amazing reading. Virgo, you are ready. You have earned it. You have worked for it. Now, when it arrives, it happens sooner than you anticipate. Jump on it and ride it all the way through. Make sure that you just don't question things. Just take it. Enjoy this new beginning. It's going to happen again faster than you anticipated, but the money's going to flow in. The happiness is going to flow in from this. And you need to do some planning, though. Make sure that you're planning on how to move forward with this because, again, don't go off in a direction without having some idea of where you're headed, but you're headed toward increased abundance. Man, I want to be a Virgo for the week. I'm changing my sign. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. This is Don with Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Check me out on Wednesday nights where I give free live readings every Wednesday evening between 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Wednesday on this channel, as well as Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch as well. Have a great one. Bye-bye.